Hey, what's good, y'all? It is your Wednesday guy, Dalyn, and this week, we got a pretty decent topic for you guys. We're talking about trans guys getting pregnant, which is pretty cool because, I don't know if you guys have seen, there was a really public trans guy that got pregnant. I'm pretty sure he wasn't the first trans guy to be pregnant, but he was one of the first to, I guess, be so public about it. And he was on magazines, and he was on some talk shows, and his pregnancy pretty much broke the ground, I guess, for people to really see a trans guy being pregnant. And it was pretty cool because a lot of the magazine covers, it didn't say, trans guy pregnant. It actually said, just a regular man, that was pregnant. So it was pretty cool. But, so I guess we're talking about, our thoughts on trans guys being pregnant, which I think it's pretty cool, if, a guy wants to get pregnant, well, a trans guy wants to get pregnant, that's his decision. It's just something that you don't see often because most trans men don't really want to go through the changes that people go through when they're pregnant. So you won't really see too many trans men actually getting pregnant. But personally, I don't see anything wrong with it. If it wasn't for me getting this hysterectomy, if it came down to it, I would have carried a child. It's not something that I would want to do. It's not something that, I would be excited about, but it's something that I would have done in order to have a biological child. But to me, genetics aren't really that important when it comes to having a child. My wife and I are actually starting the process of us having our first child. So the whole genetic aspect of it, it's something that I wouldn't mind having. Who wouldn't want to have a child that shares the same genetics as you? But it's something that I've come to terms with that it's just not going to happen. So I'm cool with that. But my wife and I are looking into sperm banks and trying to get a donor to have a child. So hopefully by this time next year, we'll either be pregnant or we will have our first child. So make sure you guys send me your prayers, show me some love, because it's going to be a hard process, but I'm looking forward to it. But as far as other trans guys that are having children, more power to you. That's something hard, and especially how society looks at trans people already. So, to walk around with a belly, and be pregnant, and then to have to explain that to people, it would be hard. It's hard enough to get people to respect, the fact that you're trans, and then to be pregnant and to be giving birth, and then to have the hospital staff, while you're delivering, to have them look at you, differently, or, to have them still use the correct pronouns and to still call you sir and to still say he, while you're on the table giving birth, that would be hard. And I'm sure it would be emotional, for the trans guy going through it. But all I can say is, I support the trans guys out there, who are doing this and, who are brave enough and strong enough to actually give birth. I have to, commend them, and I can only show them respect because, that must be extremely hard to go through. But again, if it wasn't for me, having this hysterectomy, and, if it wasn't for, me having cancer, if I would have had to do it, I would have given birth to a child. So, obviously I support it. It's pretty cool. It's going to be interesting to hear the other guys' takes on this, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who probably just can't understand why a trans man would want to give birth to a child. especially when everything about being a woman, you know, is almost repulsive to trans guys. I can't say all trans guys are repulsed by, you know, their woman parts or their feminine parts, but I can say that I am. So, you know, to actually get pregnant and to go through the 9 months and then to give birth, it would be almost terrifying for me. So, you know, I don't know. It's just crazy. Well, I can understand how society would think a trans person would be crazy, or, you know, why would they want to go through that if they don't have to. But sometimes you have to, you know, weigh your options. You know, what's more important to you? Is having a biological child that important to you? To some people it is. And if you can do it, you know, why not? I'm sure there's some cis men out there who really, really want to have children, and their wife, you know, just can't have children, and they want to have a biological child. And I'm sure if it was physically possible for them to carry a child, I'm sure there are some men out there who would do it. So the fact that a trans guy, you know, some trans men can still carry a child and birth that child and have a healthy baby, you know, why wouldn't they do it? I just, you know, it just plays into the whole gender roles, you know. Having a, you know, a child and giving birth to a child does not take away from the fact that you're still a man, or that you're still a guy. It doesn't make you any less of a man. So I guess you guys see where I'm at on this topic. I think that it's okay, you know. And if the guys out there that are kind of, you know, teetering on both sides, go for it. You only live once, and who cares what other people think about you, you know? So, as long as you have a family that supports you, as long as you have a partner, even if you don't have a partner or a spouse that supports you, if you're doing it alone, you know, who cares? It's your life. Start a family how you see fit. Don't listen to what anybody else says. So, pretty much, guys, those are my opinions on this topic. I think I pretty much summed up how I feel about it. But I really do appreciate you guys for, you know, checking out this video and for watching it. We really do appreciate all the support that you guys give. You guys are great. So I don't know, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out the other guys' videos so you can hear their opinions on this topic. I'm sure that they're not the same as mine. You know, we all don't share the same opinions, regardless of what some people might think. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you tune in next week, and have a good week. Peace.